EA brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Minneapolis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking on. To bring up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Now Jones. Crazy. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go back to Jones on first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. Second and... Again, it's Jones. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out. And not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get this to the veteran, Chris Conley. At a pickup of 9. going to give this to Garendo. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. One more time, it's Garendo. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Taylor up first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. To Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
Finding space at the 15. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Purdy. That one taken in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Darnold now to throw. This one complete right side. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Minnesota. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They face 2nd down and 7. In motion, it's Jefferson. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Darnold to the air once more. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Ricky Pearsall deep for the Niners. The 49ers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big-time play for the Niners. An even 40 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he will get into the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Darnold. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Anytime a defense decides to blitz, Mike, they're always rolling the dice, and we see why. You bring that extra defender, and if he doesn't get home, that quarterback not only can escape the pocket, but there is a lot of room to operate downfield.
We are through 1. The Niners have the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The veteran Leonard Floyd there on the tackle. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. They get 16 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
This one caught at the 4. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. To throw again is Darnold. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. He's got it. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. striker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garendo. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Garendo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
3rd down. Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. He's inside the field. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is some kind of run. Everything you love about a running back. Using some of the power as well, Greg, to find his way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And as so often is the case, Mike, in the NFL, you just can't block every defender. Well, for this back, it doesn't matter. You said it. His power is what allowed him to break those tackles and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. Samuel gonna see what he can do. Yeah! He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw. Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. From the gun, it's Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A run with Garendo. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Garendo. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. On the zone read, a give to Garendo. And he's going to have a Niners first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. On the ground, it's Garendo. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll run. Here's Garendo. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On play action, here's Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far He had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Jones. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the lead down to 4. Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. has his man. It's Samuel. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. So Kittle comes in motion. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got this on target to Addison. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Darnold to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Darnold. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The 49ers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing, Darnold. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Samuel going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here comes Garenda. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. So Kittle comes in motion. This drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with first and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. That's caught left side by Hockenson. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Nice job there by TJ Hockenson to pick up a fresh set of downs. And remember, Mike, he suffered that knee injury late last season, so it's just nice to see him back out onto the field. Since he's arrived via trade from Detroit to Minnesota, his production has skyrocketed. If he can find that form again post-injury, he's one of the better weapons at the position in the league. These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open, the ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Now Darnold. This one is caught by Addison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Darnold again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Guerrero. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback, and don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant, and this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up. Back to the air is Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. The 49ers out to punt this one. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run. It's Jones. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jair Brown on the tackle. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Darnold. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to get it back within a score. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. A give, running right, it's Taylor. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Third and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Here's Purdy. That is caught! What a job on the scramble. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Powell now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run here. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To throw is Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7. Darnold now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The 49ers offense ready to take over once again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Purdy going to give this to Garendo. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Garendo. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll stick to the ground. Finding space inside the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he will score! Game on! Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy 1st down.
So Kittle comes in motion. 1st and 10. Purdy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing again is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, here's Garendo. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On the ground, it's Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Purdy has his man. It's Samuel. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And what a clutch throw here on third down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
He's got his big tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Chandler now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Chandler now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing, Darnold, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Now Darnold. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. Here's Darnold again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read 1, read 2, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive lineman a little bit.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. That one incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. This team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the goal line and in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Garendo. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Victory formation here as he's dead to a knee. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. This was a game both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.